Today, have I got a video for you? Today we are covering not one, not two, but 5 different legendaries, all farmed from the same place. With the first one being automagic.exe, which for me, the prefix of this, or the secondary part of the weapon, is automagic.exe of the Spire, which its damage is 40 times free, accuracy 39%, handling 60%, reload time 2.5 seconds, fire rate 5.77 seconds, and the magazine size of 24. The red text on this legendary weapon reads, Task Managed. The exact version I've got has minus 23 gun damage, consumes 2 shots, 2 ammo per shot, plus 15% melee damage. It has a 4 times zoom and restores health via damage. Underbarrel fires a tracker dart forward. Your projectiles will home on targeted enemies. This weapon does come in multiple different elements. I do also have a corrosive version and another version of it, because I was farming a lot for these legendaries. The next legendary we have is the Dragon Knight's Amalgam of the Fiends Swiftness. I don't know if that is the full name or just put down as the Dragon Knight's Amalgam. But with this one you get Graveborn power plus 12.1%, Clawbringer power plus 6%. It is made by the company Swift, and the red text on this reads, The infinity is possible. The only limitation is yourself. It gives plus 6.7 ward regeneration, plus 5.6% gun damage, plus 2.2% fire rate, plus 6.7% melee crit chance, and plus 6.7 companion critical chance. The next legendary we got was the Pegleg of Mirth, which is a melee weapon, and the version I've got is level 24, which means its damage comes in at 188, attack speed is 1.34 seconds, and critical chance is 5%. Critical damage is 100%, and it has the special side of it being Pegleg and Caustic. The version I've got is an electric version. I don't know if there is any other elemental versions of this, so drop that down in the comments below if anyone else has another version of this. But the red text with this weapon comes in at Tink Tink. It does plus 10% melee damage, plus 10% status effect chance, and its specials are Pegleg. Melee attacks increase movement speed by 30% and reload speed by 40% for 10 seconds. Caustic, melee attacks increase your status effect chance and status effect damage by 24% for 10 seconds. The fourth but not final legendary that I got farming this boss I will tell you in a moment is the Ragnarok of the Assassin. It is a melee weapon, it is a sword made by Torg, and the version I got was level 18, and the damage is 76, attack speed 1.4 seconds, critical chance is 14%, and critical damage is 120%. The specials on this are Ragnarok and Ancient. The red text reads in at, I really like the slime jellies. It offers minus 10% attack damage, attack speed, 20% critical chance, and plus 20% critical damage. Ragnarok reads as, melee attacks fire a ranged projectile that deals melee damage and attaches a sticky bomb that explodes after a duration. And Ancient reads, melee attacks restore 3.6% of your action skill cooldown. And the last legendary that I got from this boss was the Inflammation of Judgment. I don't know if that's its full name, or if it's got a prefix added to it, because I did only get one of these in the time farming for it. But it is made by Wired Weaver. Its damage for the level 18 version comes in at 62 damage, the crit chance is 16%, and cooldown is 6.8 seconds. Or 6.8 in general. We then have status damage, critical chance, and spell damage all on it, with it coming in being a fire element, which means it's good versus flesh, and its red text is, it's not the heat, it's the low flesh melting point. Which gives me the idea that it is only ever going to be a fire element for it. We do get plus 32% spell damage, plus 26% spell status effect damage, minus 10% spell cooldown, and it has 3 spell charges. Repeatedly casting allows you to hold to cast repeatedly. I did accidentally miss one off when I was counting them just a moment ago, and we do have the Wailing Banshee of Edginess. I'm guessing this comes in with just Wailing Banshee. The version I got was a level 19 version, item score 217, the damage is 224, attack speed is 0.87 seconds, crit chance 10%, crit damage 120% with Wailing Banshee and Ancient. The red text comes in with more like Banshee, plus 20% melee damage, minus 10%, attack speed, plus 20% crit damage, and plus 10% status effect chance. Wailing Banshee reads as melee attacks create up to 3 projectiles that seek out enemies behind the target, dealing 50% weapon damage. Now, to get these legendaries, you are going to be farming Banshee, if it hasn't already been obvious. You are going to need to come to the Weep Wild Dankness, which if you are doing this for the first time, you will start right in the very bottom corner at the Dank Eroachment, I believe it's called. And you are going to be making your way from there, following your way through, all the way through, past the busted ass ruins, all the way round to the Corrupted Heart, where you are lucky if it's not your first time farming her, you can actually fast travel straight there and end up right next to the arena, and it will be where you spawn every time you spawn in.